Welcome back, artists. Today we are going to talk about the art element of space. Space can refer to two things in art. Space can refer to creating depth or having a three-dimensional look in a two-dimensional piece of art. And space can also refer to the areas around the objects in your artwork, positive or negative space. We're going to talk about space today in a way that makes our artwork look three-dimensional, in a way that space can create depth. So I am going to have you guys draw along with me, and I'm going to show you 2 or 3 different drawing techniques that we can use to create that sense of depth or three-dimensional look in our artwork. All right, we're going to use our sketchbooks today and something to draw with, a marker, pencil, whatever you are comfortable with. All right, let's get started. All right, the first technique we're going to use today is size. By drawing objects different sizes in our artwork, it gives us the illusion that things are going back in the space to create depth. The key is we have to draw that object 3 different sizes. Large in the foreground, medium in the midground, and smallest in the background. So in our sketchbooks, we are going to draw snowmen because snowmen are easy for us to draw. You're going to use the whole page, and in the front, we always start in the front. Let's draw a large snowman. And if he's in the front, that means he's going to come almost all the way down to the bottom of our page. And then we will draw a snowman in the midground, which is somewhere in the middle of our paper. I'm going to do mine over here. He's going to be a little bit smaller than my front snowman. And now I'm going to put one in the background. So this is how we use size to create the feeling of depth or space. Don't forget to put in a horizon line, artists. That will also help to create depth. So that is the first way to create depth, is by changing the sizes of objects. All right, the next way that we're going to learn how to create depth is by overlapping objects. So as you can see here with the fish, they're overlapping or on top of the submarine. Gives you the feeling that the submarine is behind the fish. So we are going to use overlapping now to create depth. And I am just going to draw a soda cup. So it's like a squished oval. Again, my larger cup will be in the front. And then I'll overlap. Maybe I have another cup back here behind. And then I can have a line here for a table and maybe another cup right back here like this. Now this one's not overlapping, but I'm also using size to create the illusion of depth. But by overlapping these objects, it makes it look like one is behind the other. All right, the next one we're going to try is called perspective. We're just going to do 1-point perspective, and that is when you have a vanishing point and all of your lines that do not go across the paper like the horizon line, all of your lines will go towards your vanishing point. It's kind of like train tracks. So let's try that one. I'm going to actually turn my sketchbook this way, and I am going to put my vanishing point right here in the middle of my horizon line. So all my lines, say if I draw a road, it's going to vanish towards that vanishing point. If I draw train tracks, they'll vanish towards that vanishing point. anything that I draw will go towards there. Here are some really good examples. Here's a road, and even the trees are going towards the vanishing point. Here's another really nice example. All these lines are going towards the vanishing point here in the middle. So I'm just going to do a simple road. But to make it look like a road, I want it to curve. And remember that your road will be smaller in the back and it will get larger as it comes forward. So knowing that, I want my lines closer together, but as they get further to the front, the lines will get wider apart. So there's my road. And now if I put objects on my road, say a tree, and trees are lining here, again, they will get larger as they come forward. So, in conclusion, artists, here are some fun ways you can use the centers to create depth. You could do something more three-dimensional, like this, where you're using pop-outs. And you can create something in the foreground, midground, and background to create depth. You could use the collage center to create a three-dimensional collage. So you've got depth here because he is lifting off the paper.